me just post this real quick. Just 1 second. I'm about just posting that our game is up. Alright, what am I... Oh, yeah. Coach's class.
First opened in 2002.
All right,
Here's
here we
a
go.
look inside Ford Field
Play my old
here
buddy.
in downtown Detroit, the Motor City.
And I mean
a
old,
few
like,
moments ago,
he's
here
really
it
old.
is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Detroit Lions.
All right, here we go.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Alrighty. I don't know what to do.
And they'll go with a ground attack here.
Well, that was weird.
Awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Oh, Madden. You're so funny. That's such a weird play to start this game off.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And his first look is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this.
Yeah, I forgot you got Mahomes.
Out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
I forgot that happened this week.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, Can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
There you go, boys.
A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up fourth.
That rookie defensive tackle getting in there making a play.
On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away.
Yeah, this rookie's been close to breaking one all year. Let's see if we can get it.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. First down throw, gone. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
All right. We need a good drive here. I will cover 3 action.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Here we go.
All right.
On second down, Kamara.
Come on, man. That's the animation in this game that I hate the worst. Like, it makes no sense. He starts that animation 2 yards before someone actually touches him.
If you don't take care of him first.
It's pretty frustrating. All right, I see you.
Third down, here's Kamara. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
Back-to-back cover 3?
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
Oh, come on. Oh, my God. How did I not make that play? What is wrong with me?
He goes for 18 there as the
Man, I
drive will
read that
continue.
play. That's just me. That's just bad user skill.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Ace.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down.
There you go. Good play.
Incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down
Good
by
play,
those guys I
Davis.
call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Ready. Blue 45. Blue.
Working from the gun.
There you go.
And an alley to run.
There you go. Get in there.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone,
Not
that
good.
means the linebackers have gotten to their
Done with
spot,
that.
gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring, get it to the best player, right?
Come on, Devil. That was a little much. It was a little
Solid
much.
way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
I don't know how guys do that either, because if I try to do that with Kamara, he just freaking stops. He just stops
I
running.
think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90. Alert 86. Alert 86. Z.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Oh, you better pick that off. Come on.
Play doesn't work. Good reaction there
You got me.
defensively.
I did.
It'll be 4th down.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down.
I've actually never seen that play.
Knock it away.
I didn't even know that was in the playbook.
Decision.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Good punt. Get over there. Oh, no. Oh, I got lucky.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get
I
it.
got
That
lucky.
scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Ooh.
1st down, Scott.
Oh, how did he break
And
that?
he's got some space here.
I don't know how he stayed on his feet
Before he's taken
because
down.
he was eaten
23
alive
yards
in
on
the back.
pickup there and a 1st.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. On 1st down, gone. Fitzgerald's got it right side. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now gone.
Oh, come on, Nate.
He throws there
Dang
incomplete.
Really nice play by the
I was
guys on
late.
the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult
late.
because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
From the gun on 3rd down, gone. The open man is Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive
You see what I mean?
tackle.
I try to do a little shimmy just to hit the hole, literally just barely moving my controller, and my guy does like this weird move, but I've seen other people totally change directions with no penalty, it seems.
Now we've got that
That's
artificial surface.
frustrating.
You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
I don't know how they do it.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. Here's Kamara, and he'll get about 5 here, so take this down inside the 20-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Oh no, that's not what I meant. That's not what I want to do.
DC.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Oh, come on, man.
A give. This is Kamara. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Dang it.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
So offensively on this drive, 2 of 2 on 3rd downs, and now they face a 3rd and inches.
Oh, that didn't work at all. I was trying to highlight the middle linebacker and it snapped.
He loses 4, and
Oh,
it
that
brings up
sucks.
4th. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. This just a 24-yard attempt.
Okay.
And his kick is good. And the lead moves
Take
to
human
10-7.
audible.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And Detroit getting set to go now. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And they'll run it here. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It'll be a gain of 5.
Like even that
still about
move,
3 yards shy
designed
of
to
the
go
first
right,
down
he gets
marker,
it
and now
left
it's
and
3rd
like
down.
lost no speed. I don't know how guys get. It has to be a timing thing, and I just don't. I don't know it. I'm not good at it.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Detroit. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Ooh. I don't know how you didn't bust me in the mouth, because I was fully expecting to get busted in the mouth there.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
From the 50, it's gone. Now he's flushed out left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Shut that down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Kamara.
Ooh, he got off that block. Who's that? Is that Potter? Yeah. Oh, no, that's Elliott.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Ah, dang
The
it.
completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. Gone. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Malone. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defender.
Hold on to the ball, Fitzgerald.
There as they were able to connect. And now a throw on 1st
Forwards
down
would have
there,
held
but
on
it's
to that.
incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Cover 1 action. All right. Oh, no, cover 3.
A 10th carry for Kamara.
Oh, dang it.
His way down to the 16.
Almost
This drive
got
is
it.
turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
76, tell him. 76. 76.
Back to throw. Goff. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard
It was
line.
bringing the heat on that one.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run. This is Kamara. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Go, 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 run, run, run! Yeah, baby!
I don't know what that means, 00.
Here we go, fellas, here we go.
You have had a lot of injuries, but they're short. They're like all low and short term.
Now Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Yeah, none of them have been long. They've all been short term, like low return injury. You have had a lot. I admit, you've had a lot of injuries.
They'll come out in the pistol. Gone.
Ooh.
Incomplete
That was
there.
And that's what he's got to be
not
happy
pretty,
to have
was
back.
it?
There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah,
That was
fortunately for him,
not
got a couple more
pretty.
downs to play with.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Louis. Go, son! Black 20!
A shotgun snap for gone.
Oh, come on, man.
It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. In for the score. And the Saints add on to their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so
heard.
well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Ooh. Ran right by me.
But he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
So
And
00
Detroit getting
actually
set
got
to
to
go
me
now.
like 2
And with
years
his
ago.
deficit, you can't have too many more drives
first time
like the
we've met.
last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my
20-something years
offense
that
right
we've
here?
known each other.
The
So
punter doesn't exist, guys.
kind of
He
a
doesn't
neat
even
little thing.
exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some
There,
points.
watch this Sam
No
kid.
way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ready! Blue 45! Blue 45! I got you, 45! Ace! Ace! Check 37! Check 37! 58! Run us!
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right.
Got him.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Lions on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Everyone's got 4 down.
Now here's Mahomes. And he's got the
Good
first
play, good
before he's
catch.
brought down at the
My guy was all
39-yard
over it.
line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Mahomes.
Ooh.
His throw is incomplete. He was looking for
thought I had
Jamison
you.
Crowder there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Thought I had
Partner,
you,
I think it's
buddy.
high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Over the
Give you
middle,
that.
complete. It's King.
He just wasn't going
And
to
he
get
gets
burnt.
this one to midfield
Vertical.
before he's brought down. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Get out of Lattimore's way, man.
Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
Nope, that's not what that's what I want.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we have reached
Good half, buddy.
halftime with the visiting Saints out on top.
I
As
do
we send you
not
down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA
think
Sports
that you will not make a
halftime
comeback
report.
in the
Coach.
second half.
All
'Cause
right, Coach.
every time we
thank you,
play,
and we welcome
this is how it
everyone
goes.
back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Ooh,
And he'll take it up past the
kicker
25
took my head
to
off.
the 26-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Again, it's Kamara. Dancing away at the 35. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
Ah, crap. This play's not going to work against this call.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Yeah.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
third quarter and you've got the lead, you're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Saints on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Cover. It might be a cover 2 now.
From the gun, here's
Nope.
gone.
All over me. How did he run through 2 offensive linemen?
Chalk that up as
Like, that's just a 4-man rush.
And they tallied 4 a week ago.
He ran through 4 offensive linemen.
Not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Taken in at the 11. 43 yards on the punt. 7
Hope
yard
Maniac's
return,
watching.
And the Lions will take
Freaking
over.
get my punter a vote in the Pro Bowl,
Look
man.
at the
Come on.
Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
Oh, come on.
The primary target. He's so good at that.
These animations kill me sometimes. My safety is there to clean up 2 break tackles, and it never records him because the running back isn't an animation. It's just frustrating. But we all play the same game,
So first
nothing
and
new.
10 now from the 30. Now a toss play. This is Pumphrey. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Here we go now. Blue 45.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down.
Oh, pick that off. Come on.
He
threw it right to you,
Lattimore right
Lattimore.
there on the coverage. He was draped all over
It's a
it.
terrible
With that
throw from
matchup, the
Mahomes.
adjustment that was made, you have a blazing guy on a blazing guy, and defensively, he won that battle.
The closing speed is the key. When you have a guy that fast and he can close at the end of a play and knock it away, that's a big deal. And we just saw him do it right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Z.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception.
I'm sorry, buddy. Mahomes has not played well for you. I'm so bad.
All week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Now Goff drops this up to Kamara out of the backfield. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Yeah, he was coming after me.
I
I had to get rid of it.
Play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Go. Louis.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a third down.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now third and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. He gets a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal?
76, tell him. 76. 76.
They'll try to run it in.
Oh man, how did he run like right past my fullback? Like literally ran right. This is why people lose their stuff when it comes to Madden. Like he literally ran right past my fullback.
For the second time here today, from the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his
good defense. I get in the red zone now. I'm terrible. I try not to call the stuff that works, right? Like I try to mix it up in the red zone, and it bites me every time, right? A lot of guys are going to go too tight end. They're going to go. Stretch plays. They're going to go slants. And I ran the slant on the first touchdown, and so I just try to mix it up, and
he'll be brought down at the 23.
Burns me every time.
The 24-yard line. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Mahomes now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10.
3 down. Hey, check.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Okay.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That's caught over the middle by Hurst.
Freaking 88 overall import linebacker, and he can't cover, save his life.
15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
Oops.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And a nice gain of 21
Hey, all
yards.
kind of guys that buys that one.
Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back
Oh,
pretty
there's
big
3
pass
dudes
plays
there.
there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Here we go. Green, 90.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Oh,
Into the end zone, touchdown,
good play.
Detroit.
Good play.
As his guys are in for 6. And the
I thought
Lions
for
are able to
sure he
draw
was
a
going
bit
that tight end.
closer.
I was all over it.
Extra point attempt to follow here. Extra point right down the
Ain't
middle.
over yet.
And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Wrong way to go still. So many field goals for me.
Martin the punter now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And
Come
he'll
on,
get it
man.
up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Freaking
How
Bush
does the
again.
Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here? They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way, so it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming. And I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
Goff now looking to throw. Throwing
Good
over the
play.
middle, and it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it
Good
just shows how
play.
difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
I'll probably cover 3. That's what I'm expecting.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. And he comes back with one
Give me the
complete.
first.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought
Dang
down
it.
there. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd
Dang
down.
it.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. On the ground, Kamara. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run on 1st down. Scott found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Ah, come on.
And he fumbled it. It's
What a
on the
freaking
ground.
joke, man.
Lions have recovered.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the
Here we
fourth.
go. Just like I said it was going to happen.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Just what you want on a first
that
down
was
run. Call it
lame.
8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Mahomes to throw on second down. Mahomes
Get there.
Oh. But I believe the Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession.
Freaking
Plays
nobody
like this, when
can
the ball
get
comes
the
free, it's
ball.
often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Lions on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is
4 guys there, and I
incomplete.
can't make him play.
Marshawn
What is
Lattimore
wrong
right
with
there
me?
on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Right.
The Saints coming out now to take the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. On 2nd down now.
Ah, good play. What is wrong with my fullback? He's missing freaking blocks. He's letting blocks go.
That one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Goff. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Why do screens never work in this game?
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
So here come the Lions now. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. His throw incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes.
Overran it. My fault. Turbo overran the stupid play.
15 yards through the air.
I gotta be better than that.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Trying to lay one up deep.
Come on, that was there.
Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Good play.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Mahomes now on first down. Incomplete.
Come on,
started out
guys.
having some troubles
Seal
back
this
in the
game.
first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Get on to it.
And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
How does he not pick that off?
Would have been their 4th pick of the game.
Come on,
Instead,
guys.
2nd down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And
Ooh.
complete there. A nice hit.
Can I
Jars the
buy
ball
an
free
interception,
and
please?
brings up 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Mahomes now to throw.
Good play.
Throw caught right around the
That's
6.
a good throw.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And again, it's Mahomes. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Green, blue 45, blue 45.
Mahomes to throw once more. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, come
They'll
on.
say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here.
Green, blue 45, blue 45. Throw.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Ooh, thank you.
Couldn't
play.
hang on in the end zone.
Good play, Fisher.
So no 6 points, incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Have a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Green 39. Green 39. Slow.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Finally.
That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Scott. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
76. Help. 76.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
And next week I get to lose to the Falcons. That's how that works. Yippee-ki-yay.
Here comes the Saints punter now. Standing just outside his own goal line. Taken from just outside the 30. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
We'll get another interception, boys.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that
I mean, I love you,
coach
Double,
is
but
insane when they're thinking about,
we got to get them. We're not going to give them.
Shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? And
Ooh,
that
good
is
play.
Incomplete.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here trying to preserve the lead. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Oh, come on.
This
Get
one
over there,
is
Jameson.
incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
The Lions on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go now.
Mahomes going to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 49. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Mahomes didn't do you any favors, buddy.
I didn't worry about double-checking it, but the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot,
new quarterback.
They're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard.
Probably pressed
and they never
a couple
get out
plays
of it,
too
and that's
hard.
where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
The defense is outstanding, though. You could just stop them turning the ball over.
Here, the defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Good game, bud.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for New Orleans, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Detroit, it'll be loss number 6 on the season.
I have no
for
interest
them.
in playing the
And they'll be
Falcons
on
next
the road
week.
next
Can I
week
just
for a
call in
matchup
sick?
with the Carolina
Please.
Panthers.
Pretty please.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn.
Even
Next game,
commissioners
guess
should
what?
get
Charles and I
mulligans.
will be here again. It's the NFL on
Get
EA
out of the jail
Sports.
free card. I'd use mine the Falcons every time. Airtime. Ugh, 104 passing yards. It's terrible. His defense played really well. I like this Cooper Sam kid. Played better than my guys. This dude got linebackers, that's for sure. Linebackers galore. Stream will go right back up. A little PUBG if anyone's interested. Hopefully. I think there's some guys on. What do I need for an upgrade? A little bit more. 500. Yeah. Is that my rookie? I think that's my rookie, yeah. What'd I get? Oh, 2. Yay. That was a terrible roll. Falcons, Panthers, Titans, Panthers. Yeah, if I go 2-2, that'd be alright. Alright, fellas. Thanks for watching the stream. There's my team settings. Adios.